Hey everybody, and welcome to today's News Tonight, the weeknight news show where we're joined by special guests and our lovely patrons to discuss the day's gaming news. I'm your host, Ash Paulson, and I'm joined as always by my wonderful friends and GVG co-founders, Steve Bowling and Derek Bittner, along with the one, the only, Brandon, voice of God Miracle. Brandon, how's it going, man?
Not too shabby, or should I say...
Incredible.
Nice.
The only guest we could find willing to put up with Steve in a tub.
Exactly. So
y'all
it
asked
is
for this. You paid for this. I'm just giving people what they want, baby. I'm living that hot
So this is
this
this is hashtag Bath Time with Bowling Day, or alternatively hashtag Wet Steve Wednesday Day. And for those of you wondering about the background of this, we got two $69 donations, super chat donations during Monday's show, basically asking Steve, daring Steve, and daring us in general to do a bath time stream talking about the whole Twitch thing and how they're like bath streams. I don't know what's going on over there, but we got the two $69 donations, and we have made good on our promise. Steve has made good on his promise to actually be in the bath for this stream.
Let's have some proof that there's water in that bathtub, Steve.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable. Don't worry, you'll only be in that position for 2 hours.
Whatever, you know. I mean, take a little bit of the post show, put it into the regular show. We're all friends here.
No kidding.
I mean, at least I'm not,
right?
You know, I still got my clothes on. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
get cold.
See, that's what worries me is that this is the first natural step. You're doing a bath time stream, but my worry is that we'll get some other incentive for you to do a clothesless bath time stream, and I don't know if we can. I don't know if YouTube will let us stay monetized for that.
Dude, that's $690.
Yeah. That's at least $690.
Exactly.
In Bitcoin.
In Bitcoin. Nice.
Oh God.
Before we started the stream, Steve, you said that there was another name for today that your wife gave you if this ever happens again, right?
Oh, yeah. She is what we colloquially like to call pissed off. So that would be Single Steve Sunday if we end up doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that means that basically if this happens again, it has to be either Derek or me in the tub next time.
There we
I
go.
mean, Amy's kind of all for it. I just need to figure out the setup for me. So
in some ways, Steve, I'm a little disappointed. I don't see a ducky inner tube. I don't see a snorkel. Come on, you really got to lay into it. The glasses are good. That's a good start.
A bottle of Old Spice. Does that help?
There you go.
I guess there's no Terry Crews though.
Not sponsored by Old Spice.
I brought snacks. I mean, I don't know what you want.
Clue me in a little bit. What do you got in there?
Oh, let's see. Well, we got some Rice Krispie treats. We got some Avengers fruit snacks because I only eat the finest.
Oh,
a couple of Ritz.
Avengers fruit snacks.
Nutter butter because they're objectively funnier to eat than Oreos. You know, I'm just living my best life. When you live in a hot tub, I know
Nutter butter.
I know you guys have never, explored this lifestyle, but once you join this lifestyle, you have to have snacks. It's just in the bylaws.
Right.
Somebody came, don't know who they are, dropped off these heart glasses, told me I had to wear them, brought a bunch of snacks, said I had to eat them, scoffed at my choice in bath soaps, and left. So
what do you do when you get crumbs in the bathwater?
Late game night donated £1 99 pence, saying, I mean, Review Tech USA does shirtless streams for $50.
Listen,
but there's no hot tub.
Exactly.
Well, there's no tub involved, so
yeah, there's no tub involved.
Right.
And I think GVG. I mean, I haven't discussed this with my fellow co-founders, but I'm pretty sure we have a strict no nipples on stream policy. I'm not sure, but I thought it was implied.
Get some pasties.
I
or
have
some
never
tassels,
heard of this being an
cover 'em
official
up.
policy. It can be an official policy, but I've never heard of that actually being the policy.
I'm gonna etch it into the stone tablet of our rules we keep in a basement in Ohio.
Nice.
Eduardo in the patron chat says hashtag free the nipple.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
There's
Because
not an amount of money for that.
Because my humor is like 13 years old, I feel like there's something particularly funny about you eating Nutter Butters in the bath on Wet Steve Wednesday, Steve. I'm just saying.
That is precisely why I got them.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, awesome. This is already, I mean, we're already well into post-show territory here, and we haven't even gotten into the news yet. I love it.
And that's the funny thing. There's some really good news today. That's the crazy
The good
thing.
news is that I'm in a hot tub. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What's more important?
There's a lot of news today to get through, and a lot of exciting news. So I guess we should probably, as much as I'd love to keep talking about the fact that Steve is in fact streaming from the bathtub for $69 donations, we do have a lot of news to get through today. And I have a feeling a lot of you will know what we're starting with. So let's go ahead and get that topic up on screen. And all I can say about this is way past cool, man. Sonic is finally, there's some news on the Sonic front. There is a Sonic 30th anniversary presentation happening tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. Yes, we will be reacting to it. Of course, we'll be reacting to it. We're all hyped. Yeah, we're so excited. And yeah, so it's called Sonic Central. And it's a long time coming. It's been 4 years now, almost, since Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces dropped. And we've all been, obviously, just hungry for Sonic news. What's happening? Where's the 30th anniversary news? The games. We don't know what is that base down on Wilshire Boulevard? My God, what is going on? Anyway, they're excited for Sonic Central as well. But yeah, so we don't have any idea what's going to be shown here, but the official Sonic Twitter news post does say it's going to be some of the first look at some of the projects, partnerships, and events for our hashtag Sonic 30th celebration. Now, we just happened to do for our most recent weekly discussion, we talked about what we wanted to see for the future of modern Sonic, where 3D Sonic is going to go next. That happened to be accidentally very well timed. But Brandon, you were not on that discussion, so I want to throw this to you first. What are you hoping to see more than anything tomorrow morning in this presentation?
Sonic Mania 2.
Hell yeah, of course.
I mean, that's kind of the
same. I am excited for the prospect of a new 3D Sonic as well, considering it's been a while since Sonic Forces, but I always set up myself for disappointment, so I'm just trying to not think about that as much.
Yeah.
Outside of the game realm, I'm also kind of excited to see some of that Sonic Netflix show. I expect that to make an appearance in some way here.
I completely forgot about that one.
I did too, actually. Good point.
You know,
so,
I'm
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say, one thing I want to add to this is that Roger Craig Smith just today announced that he is continuing to voice Sonic, or that he is back voicing Sonic in games, specifically.
You're jumping the gun, man. That was our second story.
That story
is that
too,
our
man.
second?
That's story number 2.
Reading is for dorks. All right. Anyway.
I figured that deserved its own story, because that's
You have to speak up. I'm in a tub.
Yeah.
Not wearing any pants.
3D Sonic, though, is what I expect to see at this thing because of that. So I don't know. I don't think Mania 2 is happening as soon as we'd hope. I wish it were. I would be really happy, but didn't Christian Whitehead and Sega split? Like, isn't their deal over?
I don't think they split, but the people one of the companies who helped make Mania did a Kickstarter for their own game that didn't actually get funded last time they tried, at least. I think they're reworking it.
Isn't Christian Whitehead working on Freedom Planet 2 right now?
Is he? I don't know what Christian Whitehead's up to, honestly.
Look that up. I want to say that's what he's doing, or what's going on.
But
I do believe that there is a new 2D game in development, but I agree with you, Steve. I'm not confident we'll see it tomorrow. I hope we do, but I'm not confident we will. What I am wondering, though, is will we see a new 3D Sonic game? Or if not, will we at least see these rumored Sonic Colors Ultimate, the Sonic Colors Remaster, I guess it's supposed to be called Sonic Colors Ultimate, and the rumored collection we reported on Monday, which could or could not include Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Who knows?
So
but
that kind of ties into that. What we also have listed here under the first story, the Sonic 30th anniversary video, which has a scene at the very end. The last bit of gameplay is something nobody's seen before. That is all new footage. So it looks likely we're getting some sort of 3D game, whether it's a remake or a new game, we don't know, but something new is coming, it seems.
Right.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie,
after
the video
all this,
Oh no.
Exactly. Oh
Let's do
man.
it. Let's do it.
After all this time, I mean, if we did finally get this Sonic 30th anniversary news stream and there wasn't any new game announcement in there, I think a lot of people would be upset. Of course, the COVID pandemic is the pandemic and it's messed up a lot of development schedules, so it may be out of Sega's control, but I do feel like they know after all this time, after nearly 4 years of relative silence, that they've got to come out swinging with something exciting, right?
The Twitter account for Ryuga Gotoku Studio, developers of Yakuza, retweeted it, or quote tweeted it saying, "Start saving those 100 yen coins." And I know, was it the Yakuza director who's expressed interest in working on Sonic? Someone on that team has.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, I believe he did. Yeah.
So
That would be
I
hype.
wonder if there's something there, tomorrow.
I mean, that could be something. Or I saw Imran on Twitter mention like, oh, that'd be something if that means Sonic's going to be in Lost Judgment. I'm like, that would be something if they put Sega Sonic the Hedgehog in Lost Judgment.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be really
Yeah.
cool. I'll also take a Sonic costume for Ichiban in Yakuza Like a Dragon since I'm still playing through that. I would totally rock that for the rest of my
Ichiban
playthrough.
was Sonic Man all along. It all makes sense.
Oh, right. Exactly. So Derek, you brought up that Sonic 30th anniversary video, and it's officially titled Unstoppable. And I'm just wondering, have we all watched it? Because I did, and
Yes.
I'm a sucker for this stuff. I'm an easy mark, but man, that video got me in my feels when the dad and the kid are playing together, and I'm like, this is so sweet. I love this.
It's crazy to see Sonic pull a Pokemon because this is something you totally see Pokemon doing. Like
Oh,
look at all this
absolutely.
stuff.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
That's good stuff.
I cringed a little bit at that first line. They say life is not like a video game. It's something like that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
didn't need that in
We
there.
tend to disagree or something. Yeah, for sure. Also, on top of all this other, all this Sonic 30th anniversary news, Sega Hardlight, the developers behind Sonic Dash and Sonic Forces Speed Battle, have also teased on Twitter that they're going to have a presence in the presentation. Their specific wording is "Be prepared for some exciting Hardlight game announcements." # Sonic 30th. So we'll probably get a mobile announcement, which is okay, But
I mean, there is
that
one
makes
way
sense.
you can make somebody really excited for a mobile announcement. Chow Garden. Make
Yeah.
a Chow
Ooh,
Garden
that's true.
cell phone
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's
Tie it
all
into
you
this
need.
Very
new
true.
3D game too, as like a companion app or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Jet Set in our patron live audience chat says more Bongo. That is the key. Hopefully, whatever they're working on mobile wise does have Bongo the Danimal's monkey as a playable character. I think
Wait,
that's
wait,
just
wait.
that's
Why are we
bare minimum.
limiting this to mobile? Bongo is AAA
Well,
content.
Oh, okay. That's a good
true.
point.
Good
I
point.
need Bongo
Yeah.
in the next gen PS5 exclusive Sonic game. I need him in Sonic Mania. I need
Right.
Bongo everywhere I can get him. I want Bongo in Breath of the Goddamn Wild. I need
Same.
more Bongo in my life. It's ridiculous that we are still talking about this in 2021. Where is he? Where is he, Sega?
Bongo for
I don't know
Smash.
why you're in charge, but you're in charge now.
It is.
Yeah.
It is just funny to me. It's Jay in the YouTube chat saying Chow Garden would single-handedly save the economic crisis. It's like he's not wrong.
Uh-huh.
Like
Sleepy Scrubbles in our live audience chat says Sonic 4 Episode 3. Can you imagine if, like, after all this time, that's what they announced? Sonic. It's so easy to forget
I'll
that
just
Sonic
stop
4 was ever a
watching.
thing because of Sonic Mania. I know, right? That would just
Right.
be. Yeah, I almost forget that was ever a thing, and I guess that's a good thing because Sonic Mania completely might as well have wiped it out of existence. But man, Sonic 4 did happen, and it was really, really unfortunate. Well, that is not the only Sonic news we have today. Steve kind of already teased our second news story, but let's go
I
ahead
just
and get that
outright
up on
spoiled it.
screen. Right, exactly. Yeah, not really teased it, but yeah. So there is, of course, more Sonic news, and I could have lumped this in with the first story, but I thought this deserves its own spotlight, and that is, of course, that Roger Craig Smith has officially confirmed on Twitter this morning that he is returning to the role of Sonic for future games. And what can I say other than hell yeah, man? That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And I also enjoy Ryan Drummond's Sonic. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that Roger Craig Smith is the only great actor to have played the role of Sonic. But to me, he's kind of the one I think of first and foremost. And I'm just happy to see that this is happening. I'm wondering about and we'll never find out, but I'm wondering about the details behind it because, of course, it was only about 4 months ago that he announced that he was departing the role, and he claimed that it was his choice. But I think at the time we maybe speculated that they were going to try to get Ben Schwartz, who voiced Sonic in the movie, to maybe replace him in the games. And tinfoil hat me, I don't want to say this is the case, and I'm hoping it's not, but tinfoil hat me wonders if Sega just realized they couldn't really afford Ben Schwartz and thus, approached Roger again.
You think they would know that before dropping him? I almost wonder if it's more like there was a payment dispute, or like he asked for more money or something like that, or maybe part of a union type thing. It's hard to say, but that sort of thing. And it's just like, all right, I'm walking, and just the sheer outcry from fans might have been enough.
But he wasn't the only departure, though, right?
No.
Yeah.
He was far from the only departure.
There was a couple others.
Wait. When did it confirm that he had departed? I thought that
on his own Twitter a while ago.
Yeah, he tweeted it.
Oh, I thought
he tweeted that he departed as no.
Oh.
So apparently
he straight
we
up
lost
said that
Amy's
it was
VA
on
and
his own
Tails.
terms. Right.
Really bummed about Tails.
So me too.
I know.
Me too, and Amy. I mean, I hope maybe they'll come back as well. This just also, of course, just fuels more speculation as to what exactly happened behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But maybe Roger coming back will maybe signal
some people
the pattern of them all.
People are saying that Colleen is still voicing Tails, so it's only lost Amy.
I could have sworn Colleen was leaving too.
Already
Okay.
gone by the time of Team Sonic Racing, but yeah.
Okay. So I do love the tweet that Roger posted this morning with a blue foam heart that's like broken but like tied back together with string. I do love that. And he says, "I hope to honor your support and passion as I'm officially back voicing Sonic the Hedgehog in games. Thank you from the bottom of my blue heart." And not only do I love that, and it's sweet, and it just makes me excited, I have to wonder if the fact that he's announcing this now means that we're going to hear him tomorrow in some game announcement, in some new 3D Sonic game. If that's
totally.
We absolutely are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that seems to be the play to me. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say this is like a where there's smoke, there's fire. There's just a goddamn fire.
Yeah.
Like, it seems weird. Like, it would be like the voice actor for Link being like, "Hey, I'm gonna hia again a bunch," and the day before Nintendo's E3 presser.
I mean, as Robert Man X is pointing out in the audience chat, the patron chat, he was also the narrator of that that 30th anniversary video. So
He was.
Yeah, I said it's a good way to come back.
Right. Exactly. And Roger, if you're watching this, if you're listening, if you ever need any days off, man, I do a good Sonic impression. I'm ready to do my own Sonic in the games. Yeah. So, if you need a day off, just hit me up, man. I'm here for you. I can cover
They
you.
approached Ash, but he asked for too much money. He just couldn't be Sonic.
Exactly.
I can't believe we have the voices.
They couldn't afford him.
I can't believe we have the voices
I'm too busy
of
with
Sonic.
Good Vibes Gaming.
I can't believe we have the voices of Sonic and Mario in the same podcast.
I know, crazy.
Right? That's pretty wild. Yeah.
You guys should shit talk each other.
We totally should. That should be a thing.
Totally.
Well, we'll have to make that like a stream, we'll play Smash or something and just shit talk each other the whole time.
Oh yeah,
in my Sonic voice and your Mario voice.
You play Sonic and he plays Mario, so there you go.
Oh, but then I'll lose because I suck with Sonic and Smash. I'm horrible.
And I'm amazing with Mario, so
fair enough. Yeah. Okay, well, that is about all the Sonic news we have for the day. Of course, it's a lot, but yeah, of course, tomorrow morning we will be live reacting to the presentation, so we hope to see all of you there along with us to see what gets revealed. We're all super hype over here. Actually, before we move on, though, we do have a super chat from Black Ninja, who donates $5 USD. Thank you so much. Saying, just joined back in. Glad to see Steve in the tub. I think we all are. Hope everyone is good. I'm hyped for the Sonic stream tomorrow. Are you guys doing coverage? So, of course, thank you so much, Black Ninja, for the super chat. And as I just mentioned, yes, we are going to be doing a live reaction to the Sonic stream, as well as the Dragon Quest 35th anniversary stream tonight at 8:30 p.m. Pacific. So, if you're looking forward to that as well.
As
get
well as
hyped for
something
that.
else that's already coming up.
Yeah, so and we're also going to be live reacting to what we're about to talk about in this next news story. And just let me say that this has me extremely excited. And that of course is that there is a new state of play coming our way tomorrow, Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific, focused on Horizon Forbidden West. And this is like my Derek Ratchet and Clank moment. I'm hyped for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Don't get me wrong. I'm hyped for that game. But as I've said, Horizon is like my jam. That is like what I'm most hyped for from Sony's first-party offerings, and this is what I've been waiting for. A Horizon-focused state of play. It's happening in my veins. Thursday had me at Sonic, and then they had to drop Horizon 2 on me as well, and I'm like, oh man, this is the best random Thursday ever. So, yeah, 2 p.m. Pacific, it's going to be 20 minutes long. 14 minutes of new gameplay captured directly from a PS5. They have confirmed over on the PlayStation blog. So if you're as excited as I am about the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, this is not going to be something you want to miss. I am so excited. But how are you guys? I know, Derek, you haven't played the first game yet.
Yes.
And that's good. I think you're going to be streaming that pretty soon, right?
Yes, I'm currently streaming Gravity Rush on Saturdays, and as soon as that's finished, which I think is probably only about 2 more sessions, I'll be starting on Horizon Zero Dawn and finally experiencing that for the first time, which is something Amy's been wanting me to play for a very long time. So this is exciting. My only hope is because of that, I really hope they don't go into story. Just pure gameplay for this one.
Yeah,
do not go and cover what happened in the last game. I don't need to know. I could have guessed what was kind of the story like. Because of the setting, there's already kind of a spoiler, which is not that surprising of a spoiler, if you looking at it, but it's like the context of all that. So I'm curious how it's all going to go from there. I'm excited for it. I'm going to be there for it, but I'm going to be really like, no, don't give me any spoilers. Yeah. Just give me something cool.
This is my predetermined game of the year right now. I absolutely adore Horizon Zero Dawn. So
me too, man.
We have seen nothing really of this game outside of that initial teaser, and I am so ready to see gameplay.
Yeah.
What if Nintendo gut punches Horizon Forbidden West the same way they did Zero Dawn and just releases Breath of the Wild 2?
Oh man.
Well, I know where my heart lies, and I'm sorry, Horizon, but it would, Zelda takes priority in my heart, but I'm almost as excited for Forbidden West as I am Breath of the Wild 2. It's very close.
Right.
That's high praise.
Super close.
It is high praise.
Yeah. I mean, basically. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was just gonna say, like, I've played the opening of Horizon Zero Dawn. It is absolutely fantastic, and I'm shocked that there isn't a PS5 performance patch for it yet, because on PC at like 60 FPS, that game is incredible. And playing it at 4K 60 on PS5 only makes sense, and I'm surprised that it hasn't yet. I'm hopeful that maybe as part of their Horizon State of Play, they announce an update for the original game.
That'd be cool.
But I really, really, really want to see more of Forbidden West because it looked fucking stellar at the PS5 launch, events, and so I desperately want to see more of this. Getting a good look at the game running on actual final hardware. I mean, I already know I'm going to want this game. So this is just a hype fest.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is like the original game still looks so beautiful on the PS4 and PS4 Pro. I mean, that game really hasn't aged at all. And so just knowing or thinking about what they're going to be able to do in the PS5 in Forbidden West just has me so excited. And I do selfishly, of course, I want to get. Oh, good.
I can't stop but think about like the possibility of the haptics on the DualSense for this game, especially since you use arrows a lot. I can imagine that feeling incredible.
There was I finished Resident Evil 8 last night, and those of you who know it know the part I'm talking about. But the haptics go crazy on the PS5 version of this one thing.
Hell yeah, they do.
I'm playing it. Amy's nearby. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but just say that it was going nuts.
Yeah. Well, and actually, as Ditto the M in the chat or in our live audience chat points out, I want them to patch gyro controls into Zero Dawn. Not crazy about bow combat with sticks, or at least fix it for the sequel. Same. The DualSense,
Oh yeah.
the gyro in the DualSense feels so good, and that's one thing I really hope for as well. Is as much as I loved Horizon Zero Dawn, it definitely like the bow combat felt very dated next to something like Breath of the Wild because that did have really good gyro aiming in that game. So I really hope they add that to Forbidden West. I agree. And just in general, I'm so excited to see and feel, I guess, what they're gonna do with Forbidden West with the DualSense and the haptics. Like I'm playing, I decided to dip into Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and even as a PS5 launch game, the haptics in that are great. They're so good. And with something like super high budge like Forbidden West, I just feel like they're going to go all out with the DualSense, especially considering it's a PS5 exclusive game. Or
It's not a PS5
PS5 and PS. No, that's what I meant. PlayStation exclusive. PS5
Yeah.
and PS4.
I mean, that's the thing. It definitely looks gorgeous, but do you think it'll be held back in any way because it's also on PS4? I guess that's the big question.
There's some
I'm
other
hoping
improvements.
Yeah, I'm hoping that big budget goes toward making some very specific, visual upgrades to the PS5 version.
Yeah.
Because
Ray
Sackboy has, yeah, Sackboy is one of those games that was also PS4 and PS5, and it's hard to tell the difference visually between the two. It really does come down to the really good haptics that makes that game stand out on PlayStation 5.
Right.
And the fast loading.
Right, exactly.
I didn't even think about
so
that.
Of course,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and loading times are definitely a thing, of course, in Zero Dawn. So that's something I'm sure that will be improved on quite a bit for the sequel. Selfishly, of course, I would love to get a story tease in this presentation, but I agree with you, Derek, and with everyone in our live audience chat saying it would be better for them to stay away from story because I want people to be able to enjoy this without fear of spoilers. And
I think for folks who
selfishly, I can't. Yeah.
For folks who finished the original Zero Dawn, I think that game gives you enough to kind of anticipate where this is going to go.
I think so too. And I think they're very well aware that story is such a big part of the Horizon experience that they're probably going to be very gun shy going in about revealing too much and knowing that they don't want to spoil too much for people, especially those who haven't played Zero Dawn. So I think I agree that they're probably going to stay away from story stuff. We might get a new trailer that teases some things, but I imagine it'll be like the debut trailer where, if you've beaten the first game, yeah, you know where it's going, but if you haven't, you can still watch this trailer and be, and get excited without fear of spoilers. And speaking of that first trailer, I have watched it more times than is healthy. So, man, I'm excited. So excited. But before we move on to the next story, we have a few super chats to read. First is RC with a $2 donation saying, Roger, Craig Smith is my favorite Sonic VA. Glad he's back. Same here. I agree with you. He's my favorite as well, and I'm glad he's back too. Thank you so much for the donation. Skull Kid Tiger with a $5 donation saying, a wild Skull Kid Tiger has appeared. Hot tub hot takes with hashtag Wet Steve Wednesday. Funny, it's such a good news day after Steve was tub bound. You know what? I love that show name idea, Skull Kid Tiger. That's genuinely great. Hot tub hot takes. This might have to become a thing. I don't know.
I think you're talking Steve into something he doesn't want.
It can't be. It can't be a thing with Steve though, because I also want him to remain married, and that's important. So that might not be doable.
Yeah, I don't think I can choose to be married to this hot tub life. Look, guys, this is a special occasion. I can't do this every day.
Yeah.
It just loses the magic.
Exactly.
That's true.
We have a few more super chats coming in. First is Alan Wilkinson with a £2 donation asking, what's the current Nintendo Direct date guess? Well, Alan, first of all, thank you for your donation. And, oh man, that's a tough one, right?
Sometime during the actual E3 week. I mean, that's the most likely option.
I think the
Usually the
official
morning
E3
of the
dates
show
are
open,
June
right?
12th.
Usually,
Yeah.
usually it's
But
the last of the conferences.
Yeah.
But the dates are weird this year because it starts on a Saturday, I believe. I think it runs from Saturday the 12th to Tuesday the 15th, if I remember correctly, are the E3 dates this year.
E3 in general is very weird this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to guess because it's running from Saturday to Tuesday, if I'm right about that. I'm just going to throw out a guess and say that it's going to be on the day that it usually is, which is Tuesday for E3, which is when Nintendo usually has their announcement.
What
So I'm just going to throw out.
that?
That's the 15th.
Okay.
And the
Oh,
reason I
then
know
I'm
that
with
is
you.
because it's also my mom's
Yeah.
birthday. So like I think it's going to be Tuesday the 15th. She's already asked me, are you free on the 15th? And I'm like, Mom, I love you to death. I'm so sorry, but it's E3, the last day of E3. It is Nintendo's maybe E3 day. We're guessing, and we're trying to build this channel. But I promise I will go out to dinner with you on Tuesday night, and we'll do something fun on like Thursday. But she's awesome. She understands, thankfully. But yeah, so that's my guess, and it sounds like Steve, you agree. It's going to be Tuesday the 15th.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's the date that makes the most sense. I
Isn't
had
that the
written
last day
down.
the show is open though?
Probably.
It is,
yeah,
so
but
that's
the
what makes it
shows-
weird.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nintendo with the stamp, like, all right, this is what we're doing.
I'm expecting
only-
Nintendo
yeah.
to do a
Right.
Treehouse stream, and I think it'd be
Well, I
weird
was
to
looking-
not have that. I guess.
I was looking at
Say.
all the other show dates that we know of so far, and I'm like, they're not going to go before PlayStation or Xbox. They're just not. They never do.
I
And
mean,
I think
we don't even know if
Xbox was,
PlayStation's
what,
going to do
13th?
something.
So I was like 13th, and I had it narrowed in my head to 14th or 15th, but I was like, yeah, they don't do Mondays often. Nintendo really doesn't.
Right.
So I was like, what's the next day? I was like Tuesday. I was like, that feels right. So I would go with the 15th. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I think Nintendo and most people don't care much about E3 right now because it provides very little
Exactly.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
show
I
us,
think
the,
Nintendo
show us the
honestly
goods.
Yeah, Nintendo can drop it whenever they want, and people are going to watch. They know they don't need E3 to attract an
Yeah.
audience, right?
Mhm.
So they'll do it when they want.
I honestly believe the only reason the Direct has been scheduled the way it has in years past is because those games are on the show floor. And so they're like, oh,
That
well,
makes
we
sense.
gotta have the Direct go live before people actually play the damn game.
That's
So-
kind of
Yeah.
where my mind was going, because they have it right before the show floor opens, because all of those announcements are there. So does that mean Nintendo is just going to do Direct and that's their entire presence, or are they going to have a couple days of
Oh.
Treehouse?
I believe that there will not be a couple days of Treehouse. Treehouse Live only happens at E3 because they have to have some kind of stage show
Sure.
during the show when people are walking around. I
Mhm.
don't
Right.
think I think we'll get some kind of Treehouse content, but I think it
Mhm.
will be like, oh, here's an hour-long stream of
About a
whatever
big
their
game.
big game is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But
might
we're
be
not
showing
gonna
off.
get-
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I think Star Rush will be it.
Yeah, I think so. So Nintendo realizes two things. One, because of the pandemic and because of the state of things, there's no in-person previews for their games. So media opportunities are already severely limited. So there's very little going on there. The other thing is when their directs do so much more traction than their Treehouse Lives or literally anything else they put online. I think the only reason that those Treehouse presentations go for as long as they do is because they have to fill time at E3. When there's no
Exactly, yeah.
actual E3 to go to and they're competing against like the online news cycle, it just doesn't make enough of an impact to make up for the investment in time.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we'll get a few bespoke streams, like you were saying, Steve, like maybe or I think it was you, Derek, saying like a stream of Mario Golf Super Rush, or we'll probably get some like things here and there, but I don't expect it to be like an 8-hour stream or anything like it usually is during E3. We'll also probably get, I'm certainly thinking we'll get the next Smash character, whatever their E3 direct / presentation is, and they could probably have the Sakurai presentation on that character as part of all the E3 hype as well. So they'll probably do a few different things, but I don't think it's going to be like an 8-hour thing like it often is. And thank God for that, especially for you, Derek, who would just have to spend a previous E3 just
Watching the
those
Treehouse,
entire
waiting to see if they
things.
actually
Yeah.
revealed anything.
Yeah, you're finally free. Well, that turned into a huge discussion, but thank you again, Alan, for the donation. Next is Darshay with a $4.99 donation, saying, "What pre-E3 stream has you more hyped, DQ 35th or Sonic 30th?" I'm sorry, Dragon Quest. I'm hyped for DQ 12 if that's what they're announcing. I'm sorry, but it's Sonic all day, every day, man.
Nah,
It's
I'm
Sonic.
sorry. DQ 11 left me
It's fair.
really happy.
Yeah, I think that's
bring
where I
on
lie
Yeah.
next
too.
DQ thing.
I'm
That's
with
fair.
Ash
I
on this
mean-
one. Sonic 30.
Ooh,
Yeah.
evenly
Or
split.
split
Oh,
down the
good to
middle.
know Brandon's the
That's-
only one with good taste.
Wow. I
Hey,
just want to
damn,
remind you
now
that Brandon and I were
ouch.
both streaming Monster Hunter this morning.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
Yeah. Going for the jugular there. But no, like, look, I'm obviously really hyped for Dragon Quest stuff. I mean, DQ11S is one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. But we're talking Sonic, and that's just, it's Sonic. So I got to go Sonic. But
So
I do
you're
love that we're
just
evenly
making my
split.
argument for me.
Wait, what is the argument? That because
Well,
I'm
we're
going for
talking Sonic, and Sonic.
Yeah.
Talk about a potential reveal of the sequel to one of the favorite RPGs of all time, or the inconsistent Hedgehog. I love Sonic, but let's be honest. Which one's more consistent?
What if we
here?
got Sonic Mania 2 though? If we got Sonic Mania 2, that would just beat all. I'm
See
sorry,
this right
but
now. I like Dragon Quest XI-S more than Sonic
Yeah.
Mania.
Hey, you know what? That is a fair assessment to make. They're both incredible games. Wolfstar now has a new challenger approaches with this. I hadn't even thought about this, Wolfstar. Why would you say this? Wolfstar with a $2 donation saying Tales for Smash tomorrow. No, I don't think that's
Not
going to
likely.
happen, but
No
why would you
way.
even put that in my head,
Yeah,
man?
I-
That would be the hypest thing that could happen.
Nintendo is not going to let Sega be the
No.
one to announce it. Just know.
No,
that.
they're definitely not.
Yeah, I'm 100% with Derek on this one. As
Yeah.
much as
Yeah,
I
I
would
agree.
like it, and I appreciate your generosity, Wolfstar,
Mhm.
there's not a chance in hell. Nintendo has
No.
never let another company announce a Smash character.
Right.
Nope.
But maybe Tales for Smash in June. Fingers crossed. I would be hyped over the moon.
I mean,
if
they've announced
that
characters
happens,
on
so-
other platforms like the Game Awards, but that's like the extent of it.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's
Yeah.
always Nintendo making the announcement.
Right.
And yeah, I just don't see them being like, oh, Sega? Yeah, all
And
right.
with
That's not
E3
gonna
being
happen.
so close, they don't want to, drop that
Right.
ahead of the show.
Yeah.
That's a big reveal that they can have in their back pocket.
Exactly,
so.
and that could very much be in the cards for Nintendo's own E3 presentation. We have talked
Absolutely
about in our own
is.
Smash
Yeah.
discussion recently about how another Sonic character makes sense to us. God, that would be hype. I would love to have Tails in Smash, but either way, I don't think it's happening tomorrow. Definitely not. I'm with you guys. But thank you, Wolfstar, for your donation. Next up is Ashley Suzanne, Steve's wife, with a $1.99 donation, asking, "Is your water cold yet, Steve?"
Hi, hun. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. It's
funny thing
a
is-
little chilly in here.
The more we get these
Nice.
super chats, the longer Steve has to stay in the tub.
I know
Oh, no.
y'all
Exactly. They just
are
keep
running
coming
the
in.
clock on this one. I'm fine with it, man.
I
Y'all want to
know.
get me cold? I'll stay cold. We appreciate your generosity. It means the world to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
thank
gonna
you
have
so
to
much.
reheat the vibe in here in a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I don't think y'all want to see me shivering through the post show, but we'll see. I'll make it
Oh
to
my
the
God.
intermission.
Falco's line from Star Fox 64, "They just keep coming," is what comes to mind here because, my God, there's more. Chocolate
Yeah.
Cake with a $5 donation saying, "I just got here. Thank you, Steve, for indulging in Wet Steve Wednesday at the risk of Single Steve Sunday."
And Chocolate
Wow.
Cake being the person, one of the two
Yes.
who
Yeah.
instigated this. So thank
Yeah.
you for the
True.
$5 donation and for the $69 donation, which was very nice, by
Yes.
the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, this is
Um,
come on, I'll do this for y'all all day. Well, until I'm divorced. I mean, I don't want to be
Right.
divorced.
well, speaking of that, Steve, Mwape Walinga with another $5 $5 donation saying, "So, Steve, how was the conversation with your wife about you honoring this deal?"
I knew that I
Inquiring
was
minds
walking
want to know.
into the lion's den on this one. I like walked down and I'm like, babe, something so funny happened. You're not gonna believe it. And she's
I
like,
didn't think
what
you'd
did
actually
you
do it.
Yeah, and I was like, so I'm going to stream from the bathtub. And she's like, you what? She's like, you agreed to what, you idiot? And
Uh-huh.
she didn't call me an idiot, but it was definitely in the tone of her voice. Trust me. And so I was like, well, funny thing, I told the internet they wouldn't give me $69, and she's like, why would you tell the internet that? Of course they'll give you $69. She's
Yeah.
like, of course someone's gonna pay you to do something that stupid. I was like, yeah, I learned a lesson. And she,
Yeah. No,
She
in
was like-
hindsight, it should have been obvious, but it just wasn't. to
Oh.
us
Oh,
at the
yeah, yeah,
time,
no,
at
it
least
should have
not to
been.
me.
but I
Yeah,
am not.
it was to
known for my
Derek though.
excellent
Derek, you were the
judgment.
one saying that. Like,
Well, as soon as he said it, it's like,
of course
oh,
it's
this,
gonna happen.
especially when he said
Yeah.
it for not the low price, but it's not something that's like I could definitely see somebody like, yeah, I'll do that, and they did.
Right.
Well, we appreciate
Which-
your support.
Yeah, that's all appreciated.
Yes.
Every-
Holy
every
crap,
little
Goron
bit.
Amber. It definitely does. And on that note, holy crap, Goron Amber with a $35 donation. Thank you so much for your generosity, every one of you for your generosity. And Goran Amber says, hey guys, just hopping in during work. Had to see Steve in a tub, but also just want to say I'm super excited for the Dragon Quest presentation tonight, it being one of my favorite series. Can't wait. Same here. We're all really hyped for that. And we're glad that you're going to be able to join us. I know you often say that you have to work during TNT and you often can't join us live, so we're happy you'll be able to join us for the stream tonight. And thank you so much for your generous donation. Mecha Shadow with a 2. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what SGD is. If anyone else knows, feel free to fill in. But
$2? I don't know. I'm guessing.
Okay. Well, $2 kind of dollar, some kind of dollar donation saying, will Steve do a TNT in a chicken joint in the future?
Oh,
what
man.
What say you, Steve?
I think the acoustics might be a little bad.
I mean, I'm in a fucking bathtub, though. So clearly I've learned a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to audio, I guess, because I don't sound like I'm in a bathtub. Shout out to Aver Media for the free mic. That's probably a big part of the reason why. However, I could see that happening. Like when I go to visit the homie Nick in Colorado, when all this is over and we can just go out freewheeling with no masks on and stuff like that. I could definitely see a drunken TNT from a chicken joint. But
hey,
it definitely
I'm right
has
there with you for that, man.
Gosh.
Oh man, yeah. Ash and I also have plans to get drunk and eat some chicken. So
yes,
I mean,
we do.
that is probably going to happen. I'm going to say next E3. There will almost certainly be at least a video of some kind shot while drunk from a chicken joint, at least with Ash, probably also with Derek.
Well, Derek will be the sober one, like keeping us in line while we throw out all the random bullshit predictions because we're obviously drunk. Derek will be the one, like being like, "No,
that
guys,
sounds likely.
Come on."
I don't drink, so I'll hold the camera.
Yeah, that's. I don't drink a lot
either.
either, so there you go.
We'll have Brandon. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll get Amy to peer pressure Derek into drinking with us. We'll work on. We'll work on the significant other. We'll be like, get him to do it.
Oh, Roger's based in the chat saying pregame at my house.
There we go.
Hell yes.
Oh man, drunk E3
That'd
predictions
be a blast.
at Rogers Base's house.
That would be something.
I've been to a Rogers Base party, and they are hype as hell. So yes, I'm
not. That'd be
at a Rogers Base party. I'm so in. Pre-gaming, Smash, and then drunk chicken TNT. Sounds like a perfect night / day to me.
And then Brandon eats all the pizza, and Ash gets upset.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know if Amy will peer pressure you to drinking, Derek, but we do know that she really wants you to do a bathtub. She's okay with you doing a bathtub.
Yeah, she's okay with me getting donated into the tub. I don't know how much it takes. Right. I'm not putting out a number. I'm just saying that she was okay with it.
I'm not sure how Bissla feels because, like, at this point, when I mentioned this stuff to her, like the different hashtags, Shake That Ash, Wet Steve Wednesday, she just it just rolls off her back now. She's like, that's really weird. Yep, that sounds about right. So I can't tell if she'd be cool with me doing it or she'd just be like, yep, that's just one more weird thing. Go for it, yeah. But
I will say we should probably start getting through these donations pretty much.
I know we have one more.
No, there's a lot more.
There's a lot more.
Oh, geez. Okay, I'm reloading right now. But starting with,
I can.
Oh my god.
So
okay, Neo. I got it. It's Neo or Nio with a $4.99 donation saying, "You the man, Steve." Obviously, we agree.
Obviously.
Steve is the man. Thank you, Nio. Brian Calabro with a $5 US donation saying, haha, proof Steve could start a successful OnlyFans. You don't have to read this out. Too late. I already read it.
Already did.
And hey,
is this what people come to OnlyFans for?
Also,
right?
I'm so sorry.
Oh man. TuneJ723 with a $2 donation saying, today's super chats tonight. Right, the incredible generosity on display with you guys here is just amazing. Thank you all so much. 20 Canadian dollars from Style Boys, giving support to you guys. Steve, just don't get sick from staying too long. We care. And Brandon, how did you edit Roger's tears to look so real during the Naruto Shippuden episode reaction? But love all you guys. Thank you so much, Style Boys. Do you want all CG? There you go, all CG. Finally, $2 from Super Shade 64 saying insane style Sonic Adventure remakes or DQ12. Again, I think we're going down party lines on here. I think Steve and I will probably say Sonic Adventure, but it's hard to say. I mean, DQ12 I'm hyped for too. So yeah.
That's difficult. You know
that
what
is
though?
Really hard.
I'm actually going to break the line here and say I would take DQ12 only because a remake of a game is still an old game I've already played before. but
True.
Dragon Quest 12 is
Fair.
a brand new game.
Yeah, you know what? That's a
Good
good point. If it's Sonic Mania 2, I'm going to go with that. But if we're talking about remakes, I'm going to go with DQ12 as well. That's a good point, Steve.
I don't want to hold us up too much, but I will say Chrono Trigger remake in the style of Dragon Quest or Dragon Quest 12.
Ooh.
Oh,
Are you
sorry.
kidding me?
Chrono Trigger remake. I will.
But you've already played it before, Steve.
Second.
I will
But it's
blow up
Chrono
my own.
Trigger.
Yeah. There are things
Yeah,
you just
I mean,
don't.
Yeah.
You
You just don't. It's Chrono Trigger. I'm sorry. It's Chrono Trigger. Okay. That was the longest run of super chats I think ever in the history of TN.
There's
Wow.
600 people watching me hang out in a bathtub.
There you go.
Apparently, we're
just
onto
an-
something.
This
but-
is a
another
nightmare
super
that I've
chat.
had, I'm sure.
I know, right? Well, we are only 14 minutes away from 5 o'clock, and we're not even halfway through
Oh,
our news
God.
yet. So let's go ahead
Let's
and
get that
get
story.
that fourth news story up on screen. And that is now that we have seen, due to a completely unrelated video, we have now been able to see a couple seconds of the Uncharted movie, showing both Tom Holland's Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg's Sully, I believe, for the first time. And the video that they show up in is called "The Voices of Sony Employees," and it's literally like a 2-second clip showing a tiny bit of the movie. And there's also a new still image from the movie showing both characters. So just kind of a cool little bit. I don't think we'll have too much to say about this. I still hate the idea of Mark Wahlberg as Sully.
Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody on Twitter mention that the age difference between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg is the same as between Nate and Sully. So there is
Fair.
that, but Mark Wahlberg just looks like Mark Wahlberg. It doesn't look like Sully. He doesn't have the
Exactly.
There's
mustache.
no mustache. There's no
There's
cigar.
no Sully in there.
Yeah. I
it's
should say for the
yeah.
record, I'm totally on board with Tom Holland as a young Drake.
Yeah.
So am I,
but-
actually. Yeah.
But Wahlberg, it's not settled for me yet.
No.
Yeah, same. I'm just not feeling it. And of course, he has since passed, but I would have loved to see Burt Reynolds as Sully because he just looks, or he looked
Yeah.
exactly like Sully, right?
That'd
That
be
would have been
cool.
amazing to see him in that role. Of course, rest in peace. I think he passed away in 2018, I believe. But
Let's get
that would have
Bob
been cool
Barker.
to see him in the role of Bob Barker. There you go.
What?
Give him
Yeah,
a mustache.
I-
He'll look the part.
But yeah, I agree with you guys. I'm really liking the look of Tom Holland as a young Nathan Drake. I'm a big Uncharted fan in general. I'm definitely going to see this movie.
Oh, we all
I'm very
are.
curious. Yeah, we all
me
are.
too.
I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out. But Mark Wahlberg just still him as Sully leaves a bad impression on me. And I still wish. Look, no disrespect to Tom Holland. He's awesome. I love him as an actor. But Nathan Fillion, man, he
I
is
think
literally Nathan
Fillion's
Drake.
time has passed.
It has, but-
if we got him in his prime, it would have been great. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Took too
he would have
long.
been perfect, right? He just looks so much like him. But
Yeah.
so certainly go. If you're excited about the Uncharted movie, go check out the new shot and the new 2-second clip that you can now see. But yeah, so that's all we have for that. But we do have more super chats. So from Black Ninja, another $2 donation, $2 every 10 minutes to keep TNT till Dragon Quest. Oh my God, no! There's too much post-episode work to do after TNT. I gotta
gotta
get
get
the,
And Brandon
to
has to
sleep
play
before
Monster
that.
Hunter.
Yeah, Brandon's got to play Monster
What?
Hunter. Derek's got to get Kai to sleep. Steve has to not get hypothermia, and I've got to get the podcast version up of this show up on Anchor. So
At this
Thank
point,
you
I
for
have
the
to
donation,
repair my
but-
hip flexors.
Right? Oh man, well thank you so much, Black Ninja. We appreciate the donation, even if we can't keep TNT going till the Dragon Quest stream. Next, we have a $15 donation from DFD Fleming. Just wanting to extend the amount of time Steve is in the tub. Keep up the great work from the Game That Tune crew. Thank you so much, DFD Fleming. That is so kind of you.
God.
Yeah,
And,
thanks, I guess.
Yeah, thanks.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. And for those of you who love video game music as much as I do, go check Game That Tune out. They do some great work in that space. And I was on their show once. Love those guys. I'd love to be on again. They're just great people. So thank you so much, you guys.
You know, I'm going to interrupt this since we got all these super chats going through, and it's so appreciated. Let's do a little quick thing. If you guys are enjoying this crazy show with Steve in the tub, hit that subscribe button as well.
Oh,
You know?
I like the way you think. Hit that subscribe
you know.
button and check us out over on patreon.com/GVGaming.
Yeah.
Another
But,
thing I
You'd be
like to
part
do.
of this post show.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more thing I like to do during moments like these is we have a piece of breaking news.
Ooh, I love that.
Our good friend and $69 donator. What the fuck? That sounds like something you eat at Wendy's. Anyway, $69 donor Rob Arman X has also upgraded his pledge from $30 to $50, leaving the EP squad, graduating from the EP squad to I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what tier that is.
Is that Fight a Founder?
Fight a Founder.
Fight a Founder. We gonna
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
So,
and promote a pet. So that brings you into promote. Well, no, you're already in promote a pet, but yeah, Fight a Founder.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
in addition,
thank you so much.
they donated $5 in the super chat.
Yep.
Say happy to see everyone popping off for Tubby Time with Steve. Not happy to hear about Single Steve Sunday, though. LOL, sorry about contributing to it. So
My wife
Thanks
is
for
far
the
more patient with me than that comment lets on. She would not. I definitely won't be single anytime soon. Sorry, not sorry.
Right. Well, there's only been one of these so far, though. Well, I mean.
Oh yeah, I know. How many
Come back after
hot
10
tub
of these
streams
and let's
is enough?
talk. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move on to. We're officially halfway through the news, so we're getting there, you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to our 5th story of the day and get that up on screen. And we have a gaggle of Pokemon release dates to talk about. So, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have been officially dated for November 19th. A double pack containing both of them has also been confirmed. And Pokemon Legends Arceus, perhaps more surprisingly, has already been dated for January 28th, 2022. So, get hyped, Pokemon fans. I'm certainly excited. I think I'm more excited to see what Pokemon Legends Arceus is going to be all about, because Gen 4 was
Me too.
pretty much my least favorite generation, but I am open to the idea of a remake boosting it up in my eyes. But I think we can all agree, November 19th for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, not surprising at all.
I am
That sounds
so
about right.
shocked.
Yeah. It's,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but Amy in the patron chat saying Kai just looked at Derek on the TV and said "Dada." That's the
Oh
first
my
time he's
God.
ever said,
Wow.
I'm not
It's
here. What
absolutely
the
worth
heck?
interrupting the news. That's amazing.
What the
I
heck?
love that.
That is awesome.
That is the best kind of
Wow.
breaking news. That's
Didn't even get to hear it
that's
myself.
so cute. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's funny.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Well, that's
Aw.
that's just fantastic. I love that.
I mean,
and
I am excited for him to get to the point where I can have him do the whole Pokemon starter choice with all the plushies and seeing what he chooses with that.
Yes.
Honestly, just returning to the news itself, I'm actually kind of surprised just how close these two are releasing. Like, there's a 2-month difference here. And granted, they are going to be pretty different games. The BDSP demo, not demo, but remakes are remakes, even almost throwbacks to a degree in how they're designed. And Arceus is single player only. There is no multiplayer from what we can tell. So
right.
we have not. I've seen there's a lot of hot takes going out there. It's like it's too soon. We haven't seen enough. That's not looking ready. I don't think we've seen those games in like months. So there's a lot of things that could have happened in that time. I'm not ready to write those off quite yet. I do think it would have been a smarter move to have a new trailer attached to each of these so people could see it being more updated. Another thing to note for those types of trailers, they might be even further back in state than they are when they show that trailer than they are
That's
currently when the
typically the
trailer
case.
releases,
Yeah.
because usually
Right.
they always go with the most stable one, and that might be a case of it. So I'm not ready to write off either of these games. I'm still very much intrigued. I'll be there. I don't think we have the Pokemon hookups anymore, so I'll have to do it after the release. But the reviews will come. You'll get my thoughts on both of these games, and I'm looking forward to both of them. Because I think we can all agree that Diamond and Pearl needed remakes.
Oh, definitely. And like, I would be looking sideways at anybody who is writing off any of these games yet. It's May, for God's sake. These don't. The remakes don't come out to November, and then Arceus doesn't come out till January.
We saw them once.
I know. Exactly. Like, I know that Pokemon, hardcore Pokemon fans are a really interesting bunch in terms of how angry they get about certain aspects of the games. But look, I'm saying this as somebody who didn't like Generation 4 originally. I'm keeping this on my radar. I'm certainly excited to see how these remakes turn out. And Arceus, that trailer that we already saw clearly was coming in hot. It looked like the game was being held together by hopes, dreams, and strings. But at the same time, it's early in development, and I'm really excited to see Pokemon take a new single player focused direction. And on that note, I think our buddy Joe Merrick, aka Cerebi, mentioned today that that Arceus is still listed as a single player game on Nintendo's Japanese website. So
Yep.
that still seems to be the focus here.
I mean, the thing for me is I agree with what you guys have been saying. We're 8 months away from the launch of Arceus. I mean, even if I saw that trailer and it was looking as rough as it did, and I was told there was only 8 months left, I would still be like, oh, well, that's a lot of time, because optimization for games is often the last thing they do. Like, they get it
Mhm.
working and then they optimize it to run as smooth as they can at the tail end of development. And we're definitely nowhere near there right now.
Right.
The other thing is, I firmly believe, since the moment I laid eyes on Arceus or Arceus, however you say it. How do you say it,
There's
Derek?
so many ways to pronounce it, and I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
the
used
right
to
one
say
is.
Arceus, but then I kept hearing Arceus more and more, so I kind of just changed to
I mean, it
Arceus.
could
I
be
don't know.
Arceus as well because it's playing
Yeah.
off Deus Ex Machina. So I've heard.
Yeah. Either
Oh,
way,
right.
Pokemon Hunter Rise is looking to be an interesting game, and I firmly believe it's going to be Switch Pro enhanced or whatever they're going to call
I
it.
agree.
It just,
100%.
to me, I'm like, where we got this new Switch coming, everyone's talking about. There's no fucking way that this game does not take advantage of that somehow. I
Yeah.
think this and Breath of the Wild 2 are the primary games Nintendo are working on for the launch of that new hardware. And so I
Yeah.
firmly believe that that means we're going to get that hardware by January, which, please. But
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Going back to our other piece of breaking news really quick, Night Tide in our live audience chat says, now Derek can always remember that Kai said dada while Steve was in a tub. And I do love that the
Good
two will
memories.
always be inextricably linked.
memories.
Right.
Memories.
Of course, we do have a few more super chats to read here. So first is press play to Jason. My first time watching live, sorry, with a $10 donation. My first time watching
What?
live, and I see Steve in a tub. Not sure how to feel about this. I think you know exactly how to feel about this. Pure hype. Steve in a tub equals hype.
Yeah.
And by the way, I love your name. Press play to Jason. I have to say it like that every time. I have to.
I don't understand it, but I respect it.
Yes. Thank you very much for your donation. The Irish Jacomon with a €5 donation. I'm hyped for tomorrow, officially dubbing it E3 Thursday. Same. I tweeted
I will
out
be.
much the same thing, saying E3 June, you're too slow. E3 starting tomorrow with Sonic. Deal with it. That's exactly how I feel as well. Thank you for the donation. Black Ninja with another $2 donation. Now I feel bad we've delayed Derek for so long. Well, hey, don't
fine.
even feel bad. No, don't feel bad. We just
I
appreciate your
was
generosity.
literally feeding him before this show, and he didn't say a word. So
Yeah, here's
you
the
go.
thing too. I am certain that I speak for Derek when I say, if you are donating money to our collective efforts,
you are
he's not going to be
helping
like,
him.
damn
No,
it, I was too busy getting paid.
exactly. None of us are ever going to complain
ridiculous.
about that. Yeah. So thank you so much, Black Ninja, for your continued donations. And finally, we have Dark B Andy with a $5 donation saying, when I saw the title of this stream saying BDSP, I thought it was BDSM. So Pokemon Gen 4 going hentai? You know what? I'm going to come out right and admit it. The same thing occurred to me when I
Oh, it
like
happens to everybody. I mean, that's
BDS.
like
Yeah.
how we had Sun and Moon S&M.
Oh, right.
It
Yeah. I
just
forgot about
happens
that.
all,
It
all the
just
time for
happens.
some reason.
Those
Yeah.
game freaks.
Right?
I wonder if
Game
there's
freaks
like
and game
Ratchet
freaks.
and Clank developers in there, like, we should name it this, because think of how how people shorten it.
Right. Okay.
Oh god,
Well,
and then the Golden Bolts here saying I walked into S&M. You play Ratchet and Clank, get over it.
yeah, right, exactly. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to our sixth news story of the day, which has to do with good old Masahiro Sakurai. And Sakurai has mentioned in his latest Famitsu column that he can, quote unquote, oh, and actually, first of all, I want to say that this comes from the translation by Robert Cephazon, at Cephazon on Twitter, as well as at Cody Nokolo on Twitter. So I want to make that clear. But the quote is that he can definitively say there are only 2 DLC fighters remaining for Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that they will both be released this year. Also, when all DLC has been released, the game will be finalized, and he believes this will be quite soon. So nothing
Wow.
that we don't already know, but this does pretty much seem to close the book definitively on there being any more characters beyond Fighters Pass 2. Obviously, some of us have been holding out a slight bit of hope but it makes sense. Let the man
Yeah.
rest. The incredible work this man and his team have done on Smash Brothers Ultimate
He
speaks for
deserves to spend
itself.
time in a tub.
Yes, a long time in a tub
You know
on
what?
some
I got room for
faraway
him, right?
tropical island.
He can
Sorry?
just hang out with me in the tub. It's fine. I'll let him in.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
man, this just got
There's
spicy.
a stream.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Like, he already added me to Smash. I feel like I owe him something.
That is true.
true.
He removed your meat,
It
though.
it is worth noting. Oh man, it is worth noting that there has been a bit of a misnomer of a news story going around today that Sakurai might be trying to retire early. That was actually a mistranslation taken out of context. So I just wanted that doesn't really have directly to do with the news.
I
But go
think it's
ahead,
more
Derek.
that he's going to be stopping his article in Famitsu.
Yeah, so apparently Push Dustin, formerly of Source Gaming, had mentioned that is a possibility, but I think he was saying to wait for the official translation to be sure of that. But
Okay.
it sounds as
It
though
might be just a
The
long
the,
break.
the last I
I have
read
the-
is that. Oh yeah, I was just looking at that. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
so the tweet from Push Dustin reads, "Is Sakurai retiring? Not yet. Is he considering it? Yes, eventually, but for now he wants to do his best and give his all. What's changing? He will stop writing his Famitsu column after the last 2 fighters are released for Smash Ultimate,
okay,
so sometime this year."
okay.
Wow.
So there you go. And man, I mean, end of 2 eras then, because I mean, obviously, not only am I bummed out about the end of Smash Ultimate's development, of course, but I look forward to Famitsu columns, Sakurai's Famitsu columns, and I'm going to miss those as well. I love hearing his insight. He's just got such an interesting mind.
Well, I wonder if
And
he's gotten tired of just every word of his being analyzed to death.
Oh, I'm
Though if he was
sure.
tired of that, he
Yeah.
probably would have stopped before the Smash DLC was released, not after. But
Well, yeah,
Right.
it's like with every click of the tweet button on Twitter, 1,000 YouTube videos are made.
mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. I couldn't imagine like if everything I said was turned into like picked apart and turned into YouTube
I know.
videos. It would
Right?
be terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was half the time I'm expecting like to have to do an article update saying, "Breaking news: Sakurai takes a crap."
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's what it used to be like. Yep.
Is Boo coming to Smash? Sakurai confirms he's seen it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Then with I think it's cool though, and it's actually interesting that he says he believes it'll be quite soon, which basically means September. I feel like September is it.
I kind of feel, yeah, it feels like they've been shockingly and impressively ahead of schedule despite the pandemic, because the fact that we got the third to last character back in March and their self-imposed deadline is December, that's pretty incredible. So,
I
yeah, we've
think
only
we're
got
gonna
2
get
more.
both fighters announced at E3, with one coming out soon, the other in fall, just like in 2019.
Really?
That would be something.
I would be surprised if they, especially if it is really the last 2, and it seems to be. Why would they blow their load like that?
I think maybe to soften the blow.
Maybe.
I think that's the best way to go out, because if it's the last character and it's a Pokemon, I've already heard people say they'd be disappointed, but if you pair it with something else that's a little more exciting, it won't, you know, like you said, it'll soften the blow some.
I mean, I'm
think
certainly one of those people. I could never actually, I would never actually be upset or really complain that the roster we have here is legendary. It is actually incredible. But I would be personally disappointed if one of the last 2 characters was a Gen 8 Pokemon or just a Pokemon. I feel like Mario, Pokemon, and Fire Emblem need a bit of a break for me. For
I
Smash characters.
want Sakurai to treat the last 2 characters like someone who has put in their final 2 weeks at their job and just don't give a shit anymore.
Uh-huh.
I want it to be like a Honda Civic and a cherry tomato.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Cherry tomato. Honda
Cherry
Civic.
tomato.
Yeah.
Princess
I love
Tomato
it.
fans finally getting some
There
some
we
of that
go.
good stuff.
Piranha
Yeah.
Plant 2.
Piranha plant, but plantier. It's just a pot that doesn't move. You're
Wet
stuck in a warp
Steve
pipe.
Wednesday.
The Wii Shop Wednesday guys.
Oh God, yeah. So
Just want to
yeah, man, like you know, we all figured that it really was ending with these last 2, and it's, you know, a bit of a bummer to hear it confirmed, but at the same time, I'm so excited to see what this man does next. He's one of the most incredible directors, developers of all time, in my opinion, and
The more
whatever
I
he does
think
from
about
here, whether
this,
it's
the more I think about this, Smash winding down this year and Sakurai winding down this year makes sense, because next year they're going to want to put most of their focus into those updates for Splatoon 3 and have that be their kind of active game.
yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think you're right. And I think that, even beyond the last two characters, they'll probably do the odd balance patch. Smash is going to continue to be an active game, I think. So I think they'll still do the odd balance patch, but I think in terms of actual content, yeah, this is going to be it. Which hey, what a hell of a ride if you count it from the beginning of Smash 3DS and Wii U's announcements, like starting with Villager and Mega Man all the way up to now. What an incredible, just unreproducible ride it's been. It's just been wonderful, and I'm gonna miss it. But Sakurai deserves a long rest and to be able to do whatever the hell he wants with his career. Man, he's been doing this for 8 years now between Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. So yeah,
Punched Shia in the chat says Nokia brick phone for Smash. Take it.
Top tier.
It's Final Smash. Is that the one that exploded?
Oh God, is it? Side talking.
No, they're indestructible. That's
the Nokia brick phone is like the Zach Morris phone from Saved by the Bell.
I see.
Or wait, is it?
I don't know. I know there was a phone that exploded for a while. So.
No, it's like you're thinking about an actual modern phone. The Nokia brick phone is like a gigantic 1990s cell phone.
Yeah, that was a Samsung phone that exploded, I think.
Yep.
The more recent.
That's right.
Yeah,
one of the notes.
Right. Oh my God. Oh boy. Okay. Nah, we just got a
Here we go.
$69.69 donation from the Legend of Groose, saying Wet Steve Wednesday is a trend I hope stays. Derek, Ash, your turn, guys. I mean, what can I say to that? I think this is going to have to happen. We already know that Amy wants it to happen on Derek's end, and you know what? I can't say no. If you donated $69.69, I can't turn that down. So, okay. It sounds like this is a thing, I guess.
Wet Ash Wednesday.
Oh, man. Wet Ash Wednesday. Oh man.
God.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that donation, Legend of Groose, and we'll figure out, I guess, whose turn in the tub it is next, which sounds awful.
Turn in the tub.
Saying like that, but oh man, okay.
Drain the water first, damn it.
Yeah, right. Now moving on, $10 from Straight Lace saying, "Got some good snacks, Steve?"
I do. So if y'all haven't noticed, I've been engaging in some snacking during the show because that's what you do when you're living this kind of lifestyle. I'll give you a quick tier list. All right. I had the Avengers fruit snacks. Delicious, but the shapes don't resemble Marvel characters at all. So probably like an A tier, maybe B. Rice Krispie treat, instant classic, S tier snack. Nutter Butters. Not only, comedic, but also delicious.
Yeah.
S tier.
Thematically.
There is. I ejected them from the stream. These. Black Forest Juicy Burst Fruit Snacks. Fucking trash. F tier.
Oh my God. My wife loves those.
Your wife. I don't know what to say, Mrs. Miracle. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, honey.
Those are bad. They taste like they're full of Kool-Aid. It's really gross. Anyway, entire sleeves of Ritz. I mean, S tier easily. I only have quality snacks, Straight Lace. That's what you
Where's
do.
the peanut butter?
This life.
You guys,
it's in the Nutter Butters. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
You guys in the live audience chat are killing me.
Oh
Rob
my
Arman X
God.
says #WetDadAsh. Becca's live says the same thing. Aaron says #Derek Drip. and Adam Davis YT says #Derek Dripner. I mean, I laugh a lot during every TNT. This might be the most epic stream we've ever had. I had no idea that a bathtub could make all the difference for everybody.
knew?
I mean, oh man,
Oh,
this is
boy.
just, what a ride this has been. Thank you so much, Straight Lace, for the donation. On all of you, of course. It just bears repeating. Thank you so much. We also have a $2 donation from Alex Martinez saying Agumon for Smash. Other than that, hi guys. Hey Alex, and yeah, Agumon is a name I've heard come up a few times, which I know it make quite.
It's so weird because I think of Digimon as cartoon characters before.
Same, I do
video game
too.
characters,
Yeah.
but they are technically video game characters. But
Agumon. So yeah, that's thank you so much, Alex, for the donation. And finally, Steven Sudrith with a $4.99 donation. Steamy stream with Steve. That it has been, man. It has been the steamiest of streams with Steve.
How chill this man is.
Now, I know, right?
I'm
And now
vibing,
it's just it now falls upon Derek and I to figure out again whose turn it is in the tub next.
Oh
So
my
I guess
God,
we'll.
Nintendo Advance, Bed Bath and Brandon.
Oh
Oh
no.
man, this is amazing. All right, well. With that said, let's get our 7th news story up on screen, and this will be a pretty quick one, I think, just a quick news drop. And that is that Axiom Verge 2 has been unfortunately delayed to the 3rd quarter of this year. So not a huge delay, but clearly it's not quite ready for prime time yet. So not too much to say about this other than I'm still looking forward to it. Obviously, I hope Rob Happ takes his time and takes all the time he needs to make the game he wants to make, but I'll be there to play it whenever it comes out because Axiom Verge 1 was awesome. And I do want to point out it's really cool that the very first reply, obviously Twitter tends to be just a hellscape. But the first reply to this on IGN's tweet about this is by Nick Lore saying, at Axiom Verge, take your time, don't wreck yourself making this thing, thumbs up. That's just good vibes. And I just love to see random people responding to this the right way and not saying shit like, lazy devs, like, where the fuck's my game? Like, no, that is exactly the right way to approach this. So shout outs to you, Nick Lore, for being a kind, cool person. And yes, I feel the same way. Take your time, make it right, don't kill yourself doing it, and it'll be great when it gets here, I'm sure. Again, if Axiom Verge 1 is anything to go by, we have a lot to look forward to. So
I'll have to take your word for that.
Oh.
I still need to play that.
You should, man. I think you'd really like it.
Yeah, I've not played
great.
Axiom Verge either, so hopefully it's good.
Yeah, especially, dude, with you loving Metroidvanias the way you do, Derek, I think you'd really enjoy Axiom Verge. And
I know there's a lot
Brandon,
of really good Metroidvanias out there now, so I should check some out if I get a chance.
I've never played the original, but I'd like to give it a shot.
Definitely. Yeah, no, dude, it's I reviewed it back for GX, I think with the Wii U version, or was it the Switch version? I can't remember. I reviewed one of the versions, and it's a great game. The atmosphere and the music are really just top notch. So, especially if you're into the Metroid side of Metroidvania in terms of atmosphere, there's a lot to love about Axiom Verge. So, yeah, check it out if you get a chance. But yeah, at least the delay is not too long. Before we move on to our final news story, though, we have a couple more donations. $5 from Jenny G saying, Wet Steve Wednesday is a great kickoff to E3 season, but I feel so sorry for Steve's legs right now. Nonetheless, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Jenny. Steve, how are your legs doing right now?
Oh man, they are. I'm just gonna say what I've been saying. I'm uncomfortable. But it honestly isn't that bad. I've just been trying to maintain eye contact with the audience. So I was sitting like, I don't know, like with my legs tucked under me. But now I'm just chilling. It's fine. It's all good.
Nice.
Oh,
all
really
right. We are approaching. Yeah. We are approaching the end here. We do have another donation, though, from Alan Wilkinson with a £2 donation saying, Agumon Digivolve to Kitty Kong, I guess. Why would
actually
Agumon
no?
Digivolve
You got
to
Alex
Kitty Kong?
Martinez helping you out there
Oh,
with the next one.
sorry. Oh,
Alex
I
Martinez
have to read. No, okay, thank you.
Yeah, Alex Martinez with another $2 donation and finishing off the sentence for you. So there you go.
Thank you. Let's see. Oh, Greymon. Okay, here we go. Properly. Agumon Digivolve to Greymon. Thank you so much, Alex Martinez, for the $2 donation, and Alan for the £2 donation. Thank you both. Yeah, I clearly am not a Digimon fan. I didn't know what he evolves into, so I just figured Kitty Kong, right? Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
So, yeah, exactly.
Blasphemy.
Okay, well, we have talked about E3 quite a bit this show, and that makes it fitting.
Shit.
Wait, what
Uh-oh.
happened? Uh-oh. What am I?
Go back.
Another
Oh
super
my
chat.
god. Oh,
Hi,
I
Ninja.
see here. Oh boy. All right, I'm reloading it right now, and that is Black Ninja with a $69, another $69.69 donation, saying, "I'll make the decision easy for you all. Let's get both Derek and Ash in the tubs. I've enjoyed this stream today the most. Oh my god. I guess we're getting in the tub together, Derek. You ready?
How the tables have turned.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be
even
tub
agree with
time for
that
me
part.
and Derek. I guess it's gotta
Oh,
happen.
gosh.
I guess this is a thing.
Amy,
We're
you
both-
got your wish.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I'm
Jeez.
really curious to see how my wife reacts to this news that I actually am going to be streaming from the tub now.
This is
Do we-
going
do
to
we-
be how
Do we take
Derek hears
turns or
Kaiser's
just
daddy.
do it both at once?
I feel like it's 2-on-1 tub time.
I mean, at the same time, though, to spread the love, as it were, it might be better to do it one at a time.
I don't know. I
Just
feel
saying.
like let's let Black Ninja weigh in on that one, and let's let Black
Yeah.
Ninja and the Legend of Groose
Yes, yeah.
decide your fate.
It definitely should be up to you guys since you so generously donated the magic number of $69.69 to us for this tub time. So thank you all so much. I can't believe I'm even saying all this. This has been the weirdest day, but I am so glad that today was my hosting day, man. What a treat this has been to be able to host this episode. This has been great. Okay, well, as I was saying, we have been talking about E3 a lot this episode, so it is fitting that our final story of the day has to do with E3 as well. So let's get that up on screen. And we now have confirmation that it is now called the Xbox and Bethesda Games E3 Showcase is taking place on June 13th. That would make it Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be 90 minutes long and will feature a lineup of games stemming from the Bethesda and Xbox partnership, as well as games coming to Xbox this holiday, upcoming Xbox Game Pass releases, and more. So sounds like it's going to be a super hype time for every Xbox fan out there. And I'm certainly excited to see what I'm less interested in the Bethesda side of things. I'm not really into a lot of their games. That's just a personal taste thing. But, I love, the Xbox platform as much as anybody. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got to show.
The more these
especially where Game
companies
Pass
can
is-
condense their streams into singular streams, the better. Because,
Yeah.
man, Bethesda's show is always so boring.
So
Yeah.
boring.
It
Right?
really was. This is
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
I really want to see Microsoft and Sony combine their presser and just each one be like, "Yeah, that last trailer sucked dick.
Uh-huh.
Here's something."
Oh,
from
that'd be
us,
so
which is
fun.
guaranteed to be better.
That would be really funny, actually. It would be kind of like like a Devolver Digital press conference, but just on
Yeah.
a much larger scale. That would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, honestly I remember the very first time that I watched a Devolver Digital press conference, like with Nina Struthers,
Hmm.
and I had the flu. And so I was laying on the couch at my Airbnb at E3 and we were watching it on the TV, and I was convinced that I was just super fucked up and that what was happening on the TV was not what was actually happening. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything out loud to anyone. I'm just going to let this go by me. And I woke up in the morning and everyone was talking about it. I'm like, I feel better.
Nice.
Oh god.
Helen, hey, it's Dingo in our live audience chat, says it'll never happen because Sony refuses to allow crossplay. Hey, oh, nicely said. That's nicely done. That's pretty great. Amy just posted a picture in the live audience chat of a sneak peek of bath time ambiance created by Bell. And we already have 13, 14 pure bliss ratings on this picture. 16, 7. I love you guys. I love our community. I love this whole vibe.
I opened it up
here.
on
This is
screen
great.
for those at home who want to see it.
Nice.
I promise you that when Derek and Ash are in the tub, I will make sure the splash screen plays aquatic ambiance instead of our usual music.
Oh yes, that has to be. That has to happen. I love it.
Oh my god.
I love how we've got these other reactions here. We got the Yellow Devil. We've got Derek. We got Mario and Luigi. We've got Muscles. We've got Chie. There's just so much going on here. I just love this. This has been one of the best TNTs ever. We got a rabbit now too.
My
And
rabbit.
me, and
My-
yeah, it is your rabbit. Yeah.
You know, my favorite part of this whole thing with Xbox is both Summer Games Fest and E3 try to claim this as their
yeah.
thing.
There's just
Oh,
like
uh-huh.
having
Oh,
a
yeah.
tug of war over
Yeah.
it.
Right. Yeah.
Mine. Gimme.
So, just to head off all the eventual questions about it, yes, of course, we're going to live react to that as well. We're going to be live reacting to
We're gonna
everything.
be, there's so
E3,
much to live react to. There's a stream. We'll likely be there.
Yeah, so you don't even have to ask. We'll definitely be live reacting to it, and yeah, so that actually finally does bring us to the end of the news for today. That was quite a marathon. But for all the right
even
reasons.
talked about the news.
All right, we were mostly talking about Steve's bath time and whose turn it is in the bath next, and it may even be co-bath time for us, Derek. So
Wow. Oh,
God.
that's going on
Yeah.
out of context tonight.
it sure is. That's why. Okay, well, with that, I do believe we have gotten through all of today's news. But as always, before we sign off, Brandon, man, you obviously are best friend of the channel. You are our tech wizard. We love having you on every time. But we'd still want to give you the chance to tell all of our viewers where they can find you, man.
You can find me on Twitter at Merrowleaf_, on YouTube at Breakroom Arcade, on Twitch at Merrowleaf. I don't know how much time I'll have, but I might stream the Monster Hunter update after this. And sometimes right here on GVG.
Awesome. Awesome. And what's the word, by the way, on the producer list? Am I reading those out too today, or is it just the EPs? What's the word, man?
We're going to read them out today.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, the credits are not working quite right, so I'm going to read out both our list of producers and our list of EPs. So, as always, though, I do want to give a special thanks to our patrons at the producer tier and above, because without you, this show could not happen. And as we've all seen today, it's a very good thing this show is happening, because this has been a great time. So thank you to all of you who are helping to make this show happen. But as always, a massive thank you to our patrons at the executive producer tier and above. And normally I would start reading out your names first, but because of the different situation today, I'm going to start reading out with the producers. So here we go. Jacob 1, Kurosame, Michael Wahlberg, Fangs, Don Koopman, Kevin Online, Sonic Kurosaki, Beta, Logan Daniel, Nick Munger, Arkwing24, Ben Madrin, Chase Talbot, Ben Hannigan, Chickens, Joshua Wiseman, Critter XD, Iggy Coop, Kieran Das, Feeling Dreepy, Meowsticks, Griffin Bowens, Ariel H, Blindman, Ryan Sardon Keller, Black King, Pagrima, Preston, Shuckle25, Darts, DJ Andy D, Tiptoe, Joseph Bayer, Alex Rodriguez, Pedro Vasquez, Tony, Aspen Bird, Ian Seabach, Ben Frick, Ben Morelli, Emil, Farina Reneus, Andrew Chung, PK Gaming, Legend of Jess, Natasha Smith, Shoichi, Chris Lewis, Daniel Codd, Bo Blacks, Hip Hop Steamboat, Gold Lighting, Olivia Chloe, Justin Matthews, Matthew Miller, Smoko13, Rings of Saturn, Too Much Spaghetti, no such thing, Michael Abuda, Akil P, Nam Maile, Hello World, Neku, Alan Leung, Kristen 10 2025, Tomo the Cabot, Coop's Crib, Toast Cross Dimensions, I love that name, Just Cliff, Grantles, Nicholas Van Roven, Dean Evinger Jr., Darksteel 01, Chip Damage Mike, DJ Jurassic, Super Dank Awesome Unicorn Guy, Abisola Osani, Alan Berry, Jeff Ed, Ghost Wolf, Jack Hines, Matthew Matelli, Sleepy Scrubbles, and finally our newest producer, Hulkamaniac55. Thank you all so much for your incredibly generous support, and we will try to have the credit scroll properly working next time on Friday. But for now, let's go ahead and read out the EPs as well. And they are, of course, Jared Edinger, Brandon Bovia, Rob Arman X, Etiono Ben, Dan and Twistle, Dennis J, Z Patty, Hyrule Hermit, Sky Blue Flames, Adam O'Sullivan, It's ATM, Octopuppet, Richard Herrera, Michael Phone, Aiko Carroll, The D-Pad, Vesmio, Waffle King, Kitty Kong Fax, Angel Martinez, Vedran Hotik, 112, Macalau, John, Joshua Hunter, Evernight Studio, Benny Yao, Emerald, Azran127, Kinrule09, Jake Pelka, Geller, Joseph Rutkin, Titus Malvolio, Charlie Bird, Geeky Griffin, Lucky Wonderfish, Top Dog 23100, Young Ben Kenobi, Doug Shomix, Andrew Medeiros, Orem M, Sakuragi, Becca, Rocks the Cat, Fizzywig Hoyd, Critmonger, The Legend of Groose, Eddie B, Kai Ed, Kit Fisto, West Egg, Master Lynx, Deaneth, Kota, Michael McCaw, Matthew Wong, Goron Amber, Straight Lace, Hoobie, Wolfex Blake, Moon Macarons, Askarin809, Kane, Captain Finlandia, 60 Minutes and 60 Seconds, Spicy Pandotter, The Game Orb, Dano the Artist, Ravelox, Synchrolord, Brainchild, Rosa Pardo Bowling,
I'm sorry, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Kotar Peck, Scuff196, Skull Kid Tiger, AJB Cool, Blizzica, Jason Uloa, Jaden Buck, Phantom Project, Wheezy Penguin, Darik, Stephen Nelson, Ray Clausen Jr., and finally, Nathan, the voice actor. Thank you all so much. That was quite 2 lists. Oh, wow, that's a lot to get through. Thank you so much for your incredible support, and that extends to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting us and making this show possible. Yeah. If you are interested in supporting us over on Patreon, you can check us out over at patreon.com/gvgaming, where we recently just kind of retooled everything. We adjusted the price of some tiers, introduced a bunch of new perks at pretty much every tier, and introduced a new tier. There's a bunch of cool stuff going on over there. So check us out over there if you can. But even if you can't, and you can only support us here on YouTube, it would mean the world to us if you could drop a like and a subscribe, ring that bell. Every little bit really does help us. So thank you all so much for your support. We love you all, and we will see you next time for today's News Tonight on Friday. But actually, before that, we also, you can find Today's News Tonight on every major podcast service around the world, audio-only version, so if you'd rather consume TNT that way, you can do that as well. I'm trying to remember to say that more often. With that said, we'll see you next time on Friday. Good night, and good vibes, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye, everyone.